Yes, you can see I'm smiling.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to study in the UK, and we're also going to be talking about the Commonwealth scholarship because with me here today, I have a special guest.
Thank you. My name is Ayomide Korede. I'm a Commonwealth scholar at the University of Leeds. Studying in the UK is not free. However, you can get scholarships. So you have Commonwealth scholarship, you have PTDF, the wide range of scholarships you can apply for, to fund your study in the UK. You can also decide to sponsor yourself.
So if you get a scholarship, say for instance, since you got Commonwealth, does Commonwealth scholarship cover your living expenses, accommodation, and those things?
Yes, you can see I'm smiling.
That,
Come Because that's one sweet, at least that's the sweet part about Commonwealth scholarship. So yeah, Commonwealth is a very good scholarship. It's fully funded. And there are two types. There's Commonwealth Master Scholarship and there's Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. These are both for the master's program. The master's one, the Commonwealth Masters, is the one that you'll be nominated by Nigeria. There are nominating bodies in Nigeria that would nominate you for the scholarship. The Commonwealth Shared, you'll be nominated by the university you applied to. And Commonwealth will usually push out the names of universities that they are partnering with that particular year. So you need to go on the website and check what schools are available and which ones have the courses that you're interested in. And then both the university and then Commonwealth pays your fees. Yeah, but it's fully funded.
when you say nominated, how does this nomination work? How would Nigeria know you? Not just Nigeria, maybe whatever country the viewers are watching from. How will your country body know you to nominate you? And also, how would the school get to know you to nominate you? How does that work?
For the Commonwealth Masters, where the country nominates you, you apply. There are nominating bodies, like I said, there's FAWE, then there's Federal Scholarship Board, FSB. Those are the two major ones. I think there are some other ones, but those are the two major ones I know in Nigeria. So you fill the Commonwealth application form like it is on the program and like you submit to Commonwealth itself, but you have to submit this form and every of the documents required by the nominating agencies to their own platform as well or to their email. Fireware will normally do you to send, you just, ask you to send it to their email. FSB, you submit it online. So these people will then review your application. For FSB, there'll be a call for interview based on the interview that they will choose students that they will nominate. And once they nominate you, you've gotten the scholarship. But for Fireware, once you submit, you're not doing any other interview. They will just review your application, and if they nominate you, that's it. So, but for the uni, you need to go to the university's website, apply for the program itself, get the admission letter. Then once you get the admission letter, you also then apply separately for the scholarship, putting the name of that institution. And so the institution will normally be informed that you've applied for Commonwealth scholarship for their program. And if they are now comfortable or happy with the application that you've submitted for the scholarship separately, then they nominate you for the funding. So they cover everything afterwards. For the scholarship, you don't need any standardized test except for, I know they will ask for English proficiency test. So you need to be sure. And also there's something about that. Some people don't get this funding because of miscalculation with that English proficiency test. You need to be strategic when you are writing the test because it's 2 years for IELTS now. It's 2 years, within 2 years it will expire. So you need to ensure that it doesn't expire at the start date of the program that you're applying for. Not even if it is still valid at the period when you're applying. If it is not valid at the start date of your application, because that happened to me, some programs just disqualify you on that because say it's not valid. Yeah. And a lot of people won't, they don't know that. So you need to ensure if you're using IELTS, make sure that it is still going to be valid. Be strategic when you're writing it, and I think you'll be fine. But for Commonwealth, you're not doing any proficiency test, but for the uni, they'll require IELTS, but not standardized tests, not GRE or GMAT or whatever. So you just need English, and then you need your CV, you need your transcript, you need personal statements. Those are essays that you write. And then you also need reference letter, referees that would write recommendation letters for you. Yeah. The right time to start applying for admission in the UK is now and anytime and forever and as long as you want it, So UK does not have any special opening or closing time to get admission, to gain admission into the uni. But the funding is what you need to be very strategic about. You need to be very aware of the opening dates and the closing dates of the funding body that you're trying to apply to, because those ones have different closing and opening dates. I know Commonwealth would usually open to somewhat around, I think, October, November, and close somewhat around December in preparation for the next session. So you just need to put your heads on the ground and know when the application season is for funding, but you can apply anytime to gain admission, especially if you're planning to fund yourself. Yeah, getting accommodation rather, I think it's quite easy in the UK. I am not sure there's any funding body that will help you to get accommodation, except if you go through Commonwealth, they would link you to accommodation at the school accommodation. So they will already give you links to check out different, because they're partnering with the uni anyway. So they will give you links to check out different school accommodation available, and then you can pick from. But usually university accommodation is more expensive than accommodation outside the uni.
Okay, sorry. There's no point answering this question because according to you, they give you mouth-watering stipend so you can pay for your accommodation, right?
Visa thing with Commonwealth again is very sweet because they take care of everything that has to do with your visa process. In fact, they pay for the cost of everything. Wow. But I had to get an agency. They helped me with the visa application, and then I went to do my biometrics and that. So, but it's not as difficult as, and it's not as rigorous as when you're applying for visa in the US. So, but I don't know for other funding if they also cover the visa application.
So do you go for interviews?
I think it wasn't an interview. It was just them, doing the regular taking your
wow.
print and just cross-checking your documents. There was no serious. It wasn't. I can't call that an interview. They asked basic questions: your name, your date of birth, what you're going to do. Yeah, it's not like any. Those are your normal data now. Your name and date of birth, and
wow.
Yeah.
Getting visa for school or for anything in the US is like a lot of work. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
The US. If you want to know more about visa in the US, check my channel. I have tons of videos on that. The next question I was going to ask is if you can work as a student. But because we will have a video where we've talked about that, we're not going to spend time talking about this. So guys, if you want to know if you can work as a student in the UK or after graduation, if you can work, check out the previous video that I did with a wonderful guest here where we compared study in the UK versus study in the US. We talked about that. So check that video for that information.
Well, there are lots of, I could go on and on, but basically if you're planning to apply to the UK, because a lot of people say they keep trying and they're not getting it, I would advise that you ensure that you start working on your documents early enough, especially things like your international passport, because you need this to get even your proficiency certificate. You need it. So start planning early enough, and then give yourself enough time to write your essays and go over it, and try to connect with other people that are also trying to apply like you. There are a lot of platforms online now, there are a lot of groups on LinkedIn, Telegram,
check my channel.
And then even on our channel where you can connect with other scholars so that you're not alone, because trust me, the application period is usually very, very draining, and then you have to develop tough skin. Mm-hmm. There might be rejections, but keep going, focus on what you really want and keep trying. Be open to corrections. Let people review your personal statement again and again and again. Listen to, I could mention names, but if you go on Twitter, I'm sure these people are all over the place that mentor other students. So it makes it easier these days. People are willing to mentor you, to review your essay. Take hold of these platforms. They are no joke. And also really pray, because I'm a Christian and I believe
in prayer. I tell people when you are doing stuff like this or whatever you are doing, put in so much work as if you don't pray. Then leave and pray as if you've not done any work. Imagine combining hard work and prayer.
And then also prepare your mind when you're coming, that it's not going to be, people say studying in the UK is so easy, it's easier than Nigeria.
They say that until you get here. You were not informed.
My dear, you will write. When I say write, you will write, you will review, you will analyze. You see, just prepare your mind, because and it's a training ground. See, there will be times where you will ask yourself, why did I apply?
What?
Why did I not just stay? So trust me, prepare your mind that you're coming to learn. Just explore, make friends. And when you come around, don't only just say you want to make friends with only people that look like you alone. It still boils down to keeping an open mind. Network with people, because you never can tell how well these people be, some are willing to, really support you. Not to say they are not bad people out there, but yeah, there are still good people. Also,
Sorry, I really like that you said this. A lot of people go to countries and they mingle with only people from their countries. I know you want that closeness because they can really, like me now in my school, the black population in the graduate level of my school is really, really, really low. So I don't really have Nigerian friends in my school, right? But because I still want to have my Nigerian friends in my church, I attend a Nigerian church, I attend Redeemed Christian. So I have my Nigerian people. People there, but outside church, I still have other friends that are not Nigerians. Just be open-minded. Don't come to a different country and you want to relate with only people from your country. Doesn't make sense.
Try out new foods, try out new things, try out new ingredients, because what's the point of leaving your old, going over mountains and oceans to come to a new place and you're still the same.
Thank you so much, Mary. This has been a wonderful video. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the tips. Guys, please put in the comment section. I call her Mary, even though she introduced herself as Ayomide. But please type in the comment section and say thank you, Ayo. Thank you, Ayomide.
Also follow me on Twitter, Ayo the Scientist. You get more.
Okay. I'm gonna put it.
I'll link as well.
Her Twitter on the screen, her Twitter handle on the screen. Please follow her on Twitter and also comment on this video telling her thank you for these wonderful tips. And also make sure to like this video and subscribe thank you. Subscribe if you have not. Once again, thank you so much, Ayo, for your time and for the knowledge you've shared with us. I'm really sure that it's going to help a lot of people. And yeah, thank you very much and enjoy the day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.